All right, welcome to another episode of Intentionally Irrelevant with your hosts, Meg and Britt. You may know us from Married at First Sight season 19, but trust us, there's a lot more to the story. No experts involved, just two best friends having unfiltered conversations. So whether you're driving, scrolling, or fully spiraling at midnight, welcome. You are officially a part of the conversation.
Yay!
Yay!
That was cute.
Thanks.
You know what's funny is we were going to do this at the end, but that was really by ChatGPT. She really did a great job on putting that together.
Good job, chat.
Yeah, she's the best.
I feel like chat kind of rules my life a little bit. I go to chat for everything. It's a little crazy.
So let's start with what happened to us this week.
Okay.
So let's start with you.
Well, I think mine's like depressing and yours is exciting. So maybe I'll start the mood low and then you can like bring us up.
I'm down with that.
Because all the crappy stuff happened. With the leak with my house.
Yes.
So for those of you who don't know, I have a house. Oh, actually, if you watch Married at First Sight, like you guys know the house that I'm referring to, but I don't live in it. I have tenants that are living there. And earlier this month, they text me and they said, hey, we just like started noticing that there's water on the floor. I'm like, okay. So turns out like I had a leak. The leak was fixed, but the house isn't fully repaired yet because then I have to wait for insurance to like kick in. And then the reconstruction company has to go out and like put the repairs and like do the repairs, put the drywall and the carpeting back together. So that's like a bag. That's a couple of bags. Like it costs way too much.
And I guess people should know that like a bag is...
Everyone knows what a bag is.
I don't think everyone knows what a bag is.
It's like buku money. It's like a crap ton of money.
Yeah.
Like a band.
Not everybody knows what a band is.
It's like thousands of dollars.
A band is?
A band, yeah. Wait, a bag. A bag and a band. They're like, you can use them interchangeably. So if I was like, oh, I'm going to drop a bag. Or like, oh, I'm going to drop, like, oh, no, that's a bag. Or like, oh, I'm going to drop a band. A band is like $1,000. So if I drop bands, it's thousands of dollars. You got to get hip to the lingo.
Seriously. I did know about the band and the bag, but not everybody knows about it.
Oh, well, everybody should know.
Well, so let's talk more about your house situation. So you're dealing with that, and then you got broken up with.
Oh, shit, that did happen. Oh, but even before that, we're going to get to that because then I think it feeds into like your good news. But like so everyone, I drive back and forth to Houston all the time and panic attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently just like ruined my life lately. So I was driving to Houston, normal route. Like I do this all the time. And I was in Houston about to take the exit to get to my mom's house. Had a full-blown panic attack because it looked like I was getting onto the beltway because, I can't do the tolls or the beltways anymore. And when I have these panic attacks when I'm driving, it's like full on fear. Like it's fear because I feel like I have to stop in the middle of the road. But then my brain's like, wait, but you can't stop because that's scary. So you have to keep driving. But then I'm also like, I can't drive because I have to stop. It's the weirdest thing. Do your hands
get sweaty?
My hands get sweaty. My heart rate starts like it's literally pounding out of my chest. And then my legs start shaking.
I will drive like in the middle lane. Like if there's two lanes, I'll just drive in the middle and be like going like 15. I'm like, I don't care. Sorry. Like, because that is it wasn't always like that for me.
I wasn't always like this either. For me, this started, I want to say maybe like 6 years ago. It started kind of right before I moved to Austin. And then the reason I almost didn't move to Austin is because I was like, I'm not going to be able to drive because I know Austin has hills. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to drive. So my mom kind of helped me out with that. But then driving back from Houston to Austin, full-blown panic attack, an hour into the drive. I had to stop and pull over. My parents had to drive from Houston to pick me up, to then take me back home. And then they drove back from Austin to Houston. And this was after my mom did all the driving to LSU and then back. So.
But I figured out why you had the panic attack.
You figure out what? Okay. You can figure it out, but I can't. My doctor can't figure it out.
No. It was very simple because I looked at you and I said, how much caffeine did you have?
Oh, yeah.
And you were like, not that much. I mean, I just took like a 5-hour energy. And I was like, I'm having heart palpitations for you right now. Like,
I will admit I was jittery as crap. But and then I was like, is this coming from the 5 hour or is it coming from the fact that like I had a panic attack? But that could explain on the way home.
yes.
It doesn't explain the one that I had going there because
I agree with that. I think, yeah.
And so now I'm like fearful. Like now I haven't driven on the freeway this entire week.
I don't think I ever drive on the freeway.
I can't do it anymore. I'm scared.
Well, what's going to happen when you have to go to Houston?
I'm going to do the Von Lane bus, like the luxury bus.
Are you really?
I am. My mom's like, I'll pay for it.
Really?
I can't drive to Houston. I'm like, I don't know. I think it's like all the stress and all the things that just keep happening to me. This year has been wild. It's like month over month, like everything is happening. And so I'm like, maybe it's the stress and like my brain is reacting that way. But like, I'm not going to Houston no time soon.
We could really cure this if you would do more ice baths.
I'd rather be medicated. I'm like, I told my doctor, I'm like, give me all the pills. She's like, we could up your propranolol dosage. She was like, you can just take like 2 and 3 at a time.
Holy.
She did say that.
No, she did.
Yeah, she did. Well, because it's
For
only
all
10
of you,
mil-
propranolol, whatever that thing is a beta blocker. So it just makes your heart,
lowers your heart rate.
yes. And it's awesome.
You know what's scary? I was watching, because, I'm rewatching Arrow. Oh, was it Arrow? And then they like tried to fake someone's death. And then the way they explained it was like, we know someone who can like stab you to where you don't lose a lot of blood. And and then they were like, and we gave him a beta blocker to make it appear like he was dead. And I'm like, holy crap, I'm taking beta blockers.
Yeah, you are. Don't take 2 or 3 at a time. That's just wacky. I mean, I took 2 over like 6 hours and I really thought I drugged myself. I was like,
I'm not feeling the effects of the propranolol. I think I need to up my dosage.
Yeah, maybe so.
But yeah. But for those of you who suffer with panic attacks, I feel you. I see you. And you are not alone.
You know what's funny about that is the time you had a panic attack. And I can only say this is funny because I personally have gone to the hospital for a panic attack. And you got I was like, I'm not bringing you to the panic you're not having a heart attack. You're having a panic attack. Just breathe. And you were like, no, dead set on heart attack. So then you got Jalen to bring you and Josh.
Jalen and Josh, yeah.
And I like called them and I was like, guys, she's not having a heart attack. She is just having a panic attack. And everybody was like not taking me serious until you got to the hospital and they were like, you're having a panic attack.
I'm still paying for that hospital bill.
Yes.
Because I was like in the emergency room.
Yes. But I have done it like twice. I've gone thinking I'm like, no, this is the time where I'm really having a heart attack.
Yeah.
And because it's like, if you get your heart like flutters, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And it was like,
yeah,
it was crazy. But I was actually having chest pain too, which is why I thought it was a heart attack.
Yeah.
I was also going through a lot then. So
yeah, for sure. Paulina told me a story that she had maybe she told you this. She had a panic. She woke up, she was sleeping, woke up and had a panic attack. Like the panic attack woke her up.
Whoa.
Like that I would be like, okay.
Yeah.
I got to go to the hospital.
Oh, and then speaking of being like woken up out of your sleep, I text you whenever I was, it was like 2 a.m. and I was having sharp pain in my left boob.
Yeah.
This was last week and I was having like sharp pain and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
But that was where your incision was.
It was where my incision, and I'm like, so I like jumped out of bed because it was sharp. It was like really, really sharp pain. I was like, this is probably what it felt like once like after having the surgery, but I was on pain pills. So like I didn't feel anything.
Oh yeah.
It was that kind of sharp pain. And so I like went into the bathroom. It was like 2 a.m. and I'm like half asleep. And I was just looking to see like, did my incision, like, did it open? And I was going down a rabbit hole.
Boobs still
like,
there?
my boobs okay? Like,
is it in the same spot?
I was like feeling around. I'm like, but when you're like half asleep, you're like. So a lot has been happening to me. Oh, and then I got dumped.
She was booed up. Like I didn't even know. Jalen, I don't know why Jalen called me. She called me about something, and I remember she was like, yeah, about Brittany's new boo. And I was like, I just found out 10 minutes ago. You've known for a week and I haven't heard about this. I was so insulted.
Because you and I are very different. So I just met the guy. We were like Yeah, I think I told you what, a weekend or like a weekend to like met. We had our first date.
No, y'all had like 4 dates at this point.
We had like we had one date. So we first met, this is how it happened. Met on Instagram. I was already following him, I believe, and then he started following me. And so, you know, I slid in the DM because I'm a slide in the DM. I don't really give crap.
You do have really good
I'm gonna shoot my shot. I do have great
You do have
game.
really good game.
Great game. And so we were like messaging, and then we went on our first date the next day, and it was really nice. It was like a 5-hour date. We had lunch, went to bars, had drinks, and like it was so cool. And then I was meeting up with Jalen and Keetra that night to go to like this little rock concert. And so he dropped me off, like got out the car, opened my door for me, and like kissed me in front of.
Oh, it was like a makeout session.
It was. We weren't making out. It was a kiss.
Like, was there tongue involved?
There's always tongue involved when you kiss, right?
You can peck.
I'm an adult. I'm an adult. We don't peck. So that was that. And then, so where I was going with this, like, we're very different in the sense that it was a date. I'm like, I don't get excited or like a first date, a second. I just don't. Cause I'm like, it's so early on, you know? And I'm like, this person could end up ghosting me after date 3 or whatever. But anyway, we had a really good first week, a good second week. And then he texted me out of the blue on a Tuesday, 10 minutes before my meeting. It was like, hey, how's your day going? And I'm like about to respond to that message. And then he double texts and sends this long message of like, I should have told you. I don't think I'm ready to meet or like to get to know someone new. Sorry if I wasted your time.
Such a typical Austin man.
And then what was my response?
Your response was epic. It was, take care.
Take care.
Eat shit, die.
Like...
But then didn't you like unfollow him and block him?
No, I didn't block him. I deleted his contact from my phone and then I unfollowed him on Instagram because like, I don't need to see you. Like, I'm not going to see, like, you no longer friends. Exist in my brain anymore. So it's like, well, and I think we're different that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't.
It's so easy for me to be like, okay, next, like, bye. Take care.
Yeah, you definitely give the Willow vibes on that.
So what's your good news?
Well, are you going to get on Hinge?
No.
Okay. Raya?
No. I'm not doing any more dating apps. Like literally my person will find me either on Instagram or like outside and just like walking around or like through introductions of like friends and family and stuff. I'm not doing any more dating apps because it's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Well, we'll see. You'll just meet him naturally.
Yeah, exactly.
In the wild.
In the wild.
Yeah.
When I'm like wilding on the weekends.
Yeah. That's why, I know we talk about this every time, but this is why I always try to get Brittany to move closer to downtown. Even though she is downtown.
I'm more downtown than you are. I'm literally on 6th Street. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm literally downtown. You're like entering downtown.
Yeah, at like the tip.
You're at the tip.
Yeah.
And I'm in the thing. That's where my brain went.
Well, it was very interesting.
That's where my brain went.
So yeah, I went to a mixer. No, it was a wine night. And there was a guy who just moved into the building. And yeah, so he had a date that night.
I think that's so interesting.
Why?
But like y'all met and he was like, well, I guess pre-gaming or whatever before his date.
Well,
but like
he's like new to the building, so I think it was like he wanted to like.
He just wanted to explore.
Yeah, he just like wanted to meet.
And then y'all met, and then he's like, "Oh, by the way, I gotta go on my date tonight. I'll talk to you later."
Literally. No, it's so funny. Yeah, that's legit what happened.
Wait, do we know how the date went?
Well, it was funny because Anne says that if you go to the proper hotel, you're an escort. Like it's a thing.
Okay.
That's where a lot of escorts hang out, apparently.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, you're going out with a prostitute. Like you're going out with an escort.
You told him like when you met him?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I was flirting.
By telling him he's going out with a prostitute.
Yeah, it was funny. See?
Your flirting is different than mine. Hey, by the way.
No, it was like.
You're going out with an escort.
No, it was like, oh, so you're paying for this. It was.
I get what you're saying.
You had to have been there. It was funny. Anyway, and then we exchanged numbers. He went on his date, and then he texted me the next day that she wasn't in fact an escort. Actually, I'm actually pretty funny because let's just bring it up. I am.
Are you?
Yes. Everyone thinks so. Or at least I think so. So that's all that matters.
To be determined.
All right, let's see. Oh, so he texted me the next day and said, well, she's not an escort, still alive, and kidneys are intact.
That's cute.
Because yeah. And I said, it's a lot less fun when you come back with all your organs and the escort doesn't make you pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see you.
Yeah. See?
You got a little bit of funniness in you.
I'm very funny.
Okay, so more about the date.
So the date was 9 hours.
That's awesome.
Yes. We went to a party on Lake Boston, and I told you that was weird.
Yeah. I'm so shocked that you went. Well, you guys went to dinner first.
Yes. Where did we go to dinner?
Neighborhood sushi.
No, we didn't. We went to Sushi Roku.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we went to Sushi Roku. We were going to go to Neighborhood Sushi, but he was wrong, and there wasn't a reservation, so we just went to Sushi Roku.
Oh, okay. And then you went to a party.
And then I went to a party.
Who are you?
I don't know. Scary.
Yeah. But I'm proud of you.
I know. I really went out. Yeah.
But like, what kind of party was it? It was like, the way you described it to me, I could picture like Hollywood kind of parties. And it's like, don't like, oh, if they walk into this room, don't like judge them. Don't say anything. Yeah.
Well, immediately, like when we pulled up, it was like 18-year-old. No, it was like 18 to 24. God, he's probably gonna like listen to this.
It's okay.
I know, but
I'm not saying any. We like him.
Yeah, I know, but
you're sharing your experience.
Yes. So the party was all 18 and 24-year-olds. And yeah, and for every 20 set of them, there was a 50-year-old weird-looking guy.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I was definitely like, all right. He was like, let's go. And I was like, I'm fine with me.
Yeah.
So that was date 1. And then date 2, we went to dinner and then the ACL Live. Mm-hmm. And that was fun. And yeah, that's been it. So date 3 will be June 3rd.
Why does that date sound familiar?
Probably because I told you that was when my date was.
Yeah. Oh, that could be accurate. Yeah. Well, we're excited.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
No, we're excited. So it's fun. So dating is fun.
Dating is not fun.
It is fun. I'm hot.
It's not fun for me. I hate dating.
What, you just want to be like straight into the relationship?
100%.
Yeah, I feel that.
It sucks because like, I don't like I like the act. Like, I just want to be courted. And I feel like every man that I've ever met has not courted me. It's,
really?
Like, it hasn't been, or, obviously like the first date and stuff, like that's fine. But like, where are the flowers? Where's like, hey, be ready at 7 p.m. I'm going to take you to this nice dinner or something, or something sexy. It's never that. It's like, hey, where do you want to go? I'm like, oh, okay, we can go to this place. All right. Am I meeting you there? Are you picking me up?
Oh, no, we got to change that.
That's awful.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm like, do I put out that energy? Like that's like what I'm looking for? I don't think that I do.
I don't think you do.
So what's going on?
I don't know. That's a good ChatGPT question.
I'm not going to ask ChatGPT.
Why?
Because they don't know.
She knows a lot. You'd be surprised. She probably would give you some great advice. Just saying.
Yeah. Even when I was married, quote unquote, married, I was not courted. This is Just
No, we were just basically like slammed together.
yeah.
You're doing the thing, whether
Yeah.
you want to or not.
Well, we all wanted to.
Did we all?
I mean, we could have said no.
Yeah, that's true.
We could have said no. But it was just like, I don't know. I thought there would be more, and this is where I was very naive going into Married at First Sight. I thought there would be like romance and like, you know, like this is it. Like I'm finally gonna get the man that's like, oh, let's go, you know, have a date night tonight and have like a little indoor picnic or something. No, I feel like everything was planned out for us in terms of like the dates.
Well, yeah, they were paying for it.
Yeah, but there was no, you know what I'm talking about. There was no romance to any of it. I feel like.
I forgot Kira's birthday. That's my producer. I forgot his birthday. And I have it in my phone.
I thought you texted me yesterday.
I did after he sent me a text and said something about like something, it's my birthday. And I was like, oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I love you.
Well, at least you told him happy birthday.
I did. Yeah. Well, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was really funny yesterday how you were describing that guy that I went on a couple dates with. So there's this guy that I went on some dates with when like, oh, I don't know, whenever. And
Oh, the boy band?
yeah,
Oh.
yes. I don't know why you call him boy band.
Because when I saw him, the one time that I saw him, he looked like he was in a boy band. He had the like really blonde hair and it felt like he had a comb over, or maybe that's what I'm envisioning. That's what I was envisioning. Literally what I'm like what I see in my brain from what I remember is like that, and then like black skinny jeans
Dude,
and like a black t-shirt with some sort of like
there was some like graphic.
yeah,
one
exactly.
there.
And as soon as he walked in, I'm like, oh, he looks like he's in a boy band.
Yeah. But it was really funny because it was like he stopped by and like he was already out, and it was like a big deal for Brittany to like meet like somebody that I was going out with. And immediately he was drunk, not a good look. And I knew immediately that Brittany was like, no, we're good. So when she left, when I didn't get a text message from her, I was like, well, that's it. I know how she feels on that.
Yeah, I was not feeling Guy.
And it was so funny that you were telling Paulina last night that you were saying, yeah, I was just looking at her like, my daughter, I love you. You know, you make bad decisions. We'll get
That's what
through
it felt like. Because, like, he had walked in and y'all were, like, you know, like, touchy-feely or whatever. And you were, like, laying on him. But I think you had your feet across him or something. And it just looked like, you know, when, like if a parent sees their daughter with her boyfriend, you know, but mom, I swear he's like a really good guy. Like, just give him a chance. And like the guy's just like on the mom's couch, all like laid out, and the daughter like it looks like she's throwing her life away. Like that's the image that I got.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I think he would have led you down a bad path.
I mean, it was a deal breaker when like he would wake up and smoke weed in the morning and was high all day long.
Do you know a lot of people do that though? They like need weed to function in the mornings and to like wind down at night.
It's called an addiction.
That's the formal term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I would say it.
Yeah, I agree.
No shade.
No shade. I mean, like, live your life.
No. Yeah.
not-
Weed makes me way too paranoid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll crash out.
I don't do drugs. I'm straight edge.
This week, I've really gone out of my way to be like not my usual self. Like I did something 3 days in a row.
You did.
Actually, I did more than that.
Yeah, you're
Date
like...
was Tuesday. So Wednesday I was off. Thursday I had that event. And then I went and met Paulina. And then Friday we did the boat.
Oh, Friday was the boat.
Friday
That's
was
right.
boat. Saturday we had the pool party here. And then we went to...
Oh, La Wagaria.
You said it.
I said it right.
You did.
Yeah.
La Wagaria.
Shout out to our Uber driver and Ara, his voice assistant,
Oh, yeah. It's on Grok. So
in his car. for helping us figure out how to pronounce the restaurant we were going to.
She had the best voice.
It was a little sensual.
It kind of reminded me of Haley Cuoco. The blonde from that. Never mind. Anyway, it reminded me of her in this movie. No.
I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Long story. But yes.
Wait, Kaylee Cuoco.
Yes, that's what
you said. Haley.
Oh, well, you see,
she played Billy in Charmed.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Right, the girl from Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
I never watched the show, but that's her.
If you are a steak person, there's two places you gotta go. J. Carver's. Yes, and Lawagaria.
I'm like a pro at it now.
Yeah, you are.
We were saying like Lawagaria. Wait, it is Lawagaria.
Yeah.
But like when we say it, it sounds weird.
Because we're
Southern.
Yeah. I don't know.
We have a Southern drawl.
But it is the best. You go in, they have all these different Wagyu steaks, and then you get to... I will say, I want to tell them that they need to like change it up a little bit. So you go in, you watch this film.
Yep.
You're watching the cows.
I said this
eating in the grass.
Just like that, just like prancing along, living their lives, and then you turn around and it's like pick your cut of cow.
That one
I want
that you just saw.
That was on the screen, like living his best life, and like now his guts.
I think they're desensitized to like us seeing the cow and then seeing the meat. But
it is wild though.
Oh, that was so funny when I told them about the first time that you've been there.
It's actually embarrassing. It's not. I don't get embarrassed.
No, it was funny. So you go to the steakhouse. It is amazing. Before she even like had a bite, she looks at the waitress and goes, "Can I get some steak sauce?" The girl was she was so insulted and like just like I remember the way she looked at you. She was like, "We don't have that here." And I was like, "Yes, Brittany, it's a steakhouse. Don't ask about that."
Hey.
And the butcher last night said that the owner would get really offended.
Yeah. I think, listen, I grew up eating steak with like my A1 steak sauce. So what's the harm in it? But like literally at this place, you don't need it. You don't need anything. It was literally like it was like melting in my mouth.
It was so good.
And then I had a cut that had like the fat pieces on it too.
Yeah. Lawagaria. Go there. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's like farm to table is how they...
Oh, that salad dressing?
That salad was fucking amazing.
That salad was bomb.
And that risotto.
That risotto
was good.
See, I was already like, I was getting FOMO about leaving. I was like, can we go ahead and book another one? We should do that.
We should.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was some good
like
eating.
The three of us do it again.
Yeah.
Thing.
I mean, whatever.
That was so funny when you told Paulina that you didn't.
I thought she knew that.
What was I going to tell her? Oh.
I thought I'd probably mentioned it to her before where I was like, yeah, when I first met you, I didn't like you.
One of my really good friends, Paulina, Brittany didn't like her at first because she didn't know her. But Brittany assumed that I told her, which why would I ever tell her? I was like, no, you're going to eventually love her just as much as I do, just like with time. Well, Brittany like blurts it out at dinner last night to her. And I was like, okay.
Know. Listen,
now you know.
You got to know how I feel. But then I was like, because we were talking about, yeah. And then I was like, but I like you now. I just didn't like you at first. That's fine.
So funny.
I think that happens a lot with me. I don't like people at first.
No, you don't.
Oh, I found out last night. Apparently I'm judgy.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I'm actually not, but that's insane.
Oh, you know what's funny is I don't know if I told you about this, but I went to Blue Royal and I got, there was this Willie Nelson, that should have been the first sign. I got this drink and it was Willie Nelson's brand. So I was like, I thought it was in the sparkling water aisle.
Yeah.
So I got it, go home. I don't know, a couple days later, I open it up, I drink it. I go to a different dimension.
What do you mean? It was like infused with mushrooms and shit?
No, like with weed. Yes.
Whoa.
I went to another dimension. I had it before bed and I swear I was laying, I thought weed was illegal.
It was like THC.
That's sweet.
Right. But like, I mean, if you can go out and get gummies with THC, like it's.
No, you're talking about CBD.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. This lets you know how much I don't do drugs.
Well, I don't.
No, they have THC gummies.
Not in Texas. Like in.
I feel like that's not accurate. I know weed is not legal in Texas.
Well, I will tell you.
But like every time I step outside, I smell weed.
Do you?
So, like,
I never smell weed.
Girl, what? Anytime I go anywhere, I'm like,
I don't have a good nose. Yeah. But I went to another dimension and I was like, how long? How long is this going to be like this? This is the worst.
So you were drugged?
Self-induced drugged, yes.
That's actually cool. It's not cool.
No, it was not cool because it was not sparkling water. And look, I went and like.
Well, how do you know it was the water that did it and like not something you ate?
I was so high.
But like you can't put weed in water.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Can you?
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. You put like weed in food because the texture of it, right? See, this goes to show we don't know anything.
Okay. It's a cannabis infused beverage.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
5 milligrams of hemp derived THC.
Oh.
To mimic a mild alcohol buzz. There was nothing mild about this. I was on a different planet.
What'd you get?
Huh?
What'd you get?
What do you mean, what did I get?
Like, what was a drink?
Oh, it was, let me pull it up.
So people can not get it.
See, it said Willie's Remedy, and all I saw was black cherry lime. But in bold letters, it says THC infused seltzer, 5 milligram.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, don't do that again.
No.
Unless you want to.
Yeah,
like,
I
then like live your
use
life.
caution.
Is there anything going on in pop culture?
Well, yes, there are some things. You know, so we have finally had the reunion for Summer House.
Oh, I'm like, our reunion?
For Summer House.
Oh, I was seeing that like everywhere on my timeline, and I'm like, how?
How what?
Like, how is this on my Instagram? I don't.
Because it is literally, that's only, so the reading's 3 parts.
I just saw the one girl that you are obsessed
Sierra.
with. Sierra. I just saw when she said something like, I'm going to put you in the dirt or like bury you or something. And I was just like.
Oh, she read her.
She looked great.
Oh, she looked great. Yeah, both of them actually. Credit where credit's due. They both looked really great. But that was, so the wife, Amanda, she came out and was like defensive. Like, can't do that. Can't do that. You got to like beg for mercy and, you know.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know.
I'm a golfer now.
You went golfing one time.
8 hours. I'm a golfer.
Yeah, that's great. Did you wear the cute little outfit?
I wore the black dress. So let me tell you about golf. So I went with Chad on our show. Chad does some volunteer work for veterans. So it was something he was putting on. So I show up and Pat was going to be there. And no shade to Pat, but like, you know, whatever.
Shade to Pat.
You know, Pat was a great time. I had a great time with Pat. So let me tell you what golf is like. You show up 8 a.m. Yeah, that's the part that sucks. 8 a.m. you show up and then like there's just a sea of men everywhere. Men. Smoking cigars. Loading up the ice chest with beer. Everybody gets a cocktail. Like, oh, let's have a mimosa. Let's have a Bloody Mary. Blah, blah, blah. And then you just go and ride and then just you go and take your hits. Go to the next hole. Go take your hits. But it is amazing. I'm so sad I didn't realize, but I'm not really good at it. I got to figure it out because with golf, there's like a little finesse and you just have to like lightly. I was like,
oh, yeah, no, you were probably like whacking it.
Yes, I was like taking out dirt. I was leaving like a whole mess.
I could picture that.
Well, because I'm like tennis, you know, like I'm even like when we play
pickleball.
Yeah, like I'm like a tennis player. Like I'm like,
we need to get back to pickleball.
We do need to get back.
It was fun, but like not outside in the summer. I'm not doing it.
Well,
It's hot.
yeah.
No, yeah.
Actually, he sent me a picture. He bought one of his kids a golf simulator.
Your guy.
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm like, just which guy are you talking about?
He bought his kid a golf simulator. So you can technically just go, like, I guess they were golfing, whatever. I don't know. One of those things. All 18 holes. So, like, you can golf, like, at the Masters. Like,
Oh, yeah. There's the one in my building.
yeah.
The little, and like, people are like in there all the time and like having parties and shit.
Look, I like called my dad and I was like, hey, you know those golf clubs like you have that like you don't ever use? Can I have those? So
You're going to go, I think that's how like women meet men too. It's like on the
yes,
golf
that's
course.
why I wanted to get into golf.
Yeah.
That was essentially why I was like, okay, let's get into golf.
Yeah. Golf is like it's a big deal
Yeah.
for those that believe in it.
Have you ever played golf?
No. I hate, what is it? Mini golf, putt-putt. It's so boring to me.
You just,
I don't like it.
okay.
It's not my thing.
I mean, sitting on a cart, just like
I mean,
cruising.
yeah, that's like,
You have
no.
a cart girl that comes over, brings you drinks. They had tacos. I mean, wear a cute outfit.
You know where else you can get free drinks? The casino.
But we don't have any casinos aren't here.
I know, but you can go 2 hours in Lake Charles and go to the casino.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's what we do.
I casinoed out a long time ago.
Oh my God, I love the casino. I just won. What did I win? We went back twice. I won like 1,000. No, maybe a little less than 1,000 the first time, and then like 1,100 the second time.
I won $5,000 on penny slots.
Oh, you're a slot girly.
I'm a slot really.
I could see that.
Penny
Damn, that's
slots.
crazy. You know, they be winning a lot on them slots.
You go to penny slots, but you're not betting a penny. You're betting
No,
like
you got to bet like a lot.
yeah, you're betting like $1. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm like a table girl, blackjack, like give me the card so I can look at it, strategize. And then when I hate playing with people who don't know how to play. Because they're like, oh, like it's my game. I'm like, no, we're all playing against the dealer. It's not just you.
Yeah.
So if the dealer has a buzz card showing like a 5 or a 6 or a 4 and you have 12, do not fucking hit.
Okay.
Don't do it. Because you're going to ruin it for everybody.
I went out on a couple days with this guy and we went to the casino, the one I told you to go to when you were in Baton Rouge. And in his middle of his car, he pressed the button and then it just opened up and there was all this cash. And
He's a drug dealer.
No, he was a doctor. And like a professional, whatever. So grabs, I don't know, a couple thousand, however many he bought. And so we go to the blackjack
He grabbed
table.
a couple bands.
He did. Look at you.
No, look at you.
So he grabbed a couple bands. Yeah, got it. A couple bands. And then we went and played blackjack. But then he told me how to, like, he gave me money.
Yeah.
But then told me how to play.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I'm going to go to the penny slots with my own money.
No, it's so lame. You gotta like know how to play. Like it's so fun.
Well, it gave me anxiety. Like how much money, like at some point, I think he had like 10,000. And I was like, should we put some of this away? Like save it for later? I mean.
Oh, girl, I've seen some crazy stuff. Like I played once with a guy who was like, yeah, I'm like 80 grand in the hole.
Yeah, that's like Dana White, apparently. He like.
Crazy.
Like 600,000.
Just like casually, like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Oh, but since we already talked about it last time about my 1,500 Botox, let's talk about my Sculptra when I got bruised up. So I went and got like some Sculptra, which basically is like natural. I don't know what it really is. It's like filler, but like not like you don't see it for 6 months. Like they inject it and 6 months later you see it.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I didn't realize this is for any of you women out here who get Botox or like needles in your face. Do not go when you have your menstrual cycle because
Makes you more like susceptible to bleeding and stuff, huh?
Yes. And how do you not remember this? I sent you a photo of me and I looked like,
oh, and you have the black eyes or something?
no, the black lip all right here
Oh, okay,
on my
yeah,
jaw,
yeah.
and I couldn't eat.
I remember, yeah,
and
yeah.
people were coming to me on the street and asking if I was okay, like women, like because
like
I
you
looked like I'd been
a battered woman.
Yeah, I did. And then I had a TaskRabbit. The guy, he did the keyless entry right there.
I bet he was like walked in and was
He was like, okay, we got to get this girl. She's coming out of abusive relationship.
And then you gave him some like lame ass excuse.
I didn't even give him an excuse. I was like, thank you. Like, yeah, he was probably like, okay, whatever. But yeah.
Well, no one came and did any wellness checks on you, so.
They did not. Men, everyone's like, oh, what happened? So I was talking to Yasnina at one of the concierge. And I said, I should really have came up with a cover story. She goes, yeah, girl, you just started kickboxing and you just took one to the face. And I was like, that was so much smarter than me just being like, yeah, it's self-induced. Did a little Botox here, maybe a little Sculptra, no big deal. Like,
I mean, no, just be honest and be like, yeah, I just did Botox.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so normal now.
But this stuff that I bought is amazing. It's like, what is it? Like arnica, but it's
arnica's good.
It's more expensive. In a day, all your bruising's gone. I'll have to link it for people. It is insane.
Yeah. I took arnica.
Yeah.
After my surgery. I realized I didn't finish taking all of my pills and like all of my vitamins and stuff that I was supposed to. I'm like one of those people like, oh, I feel better, so like I'll just stop cold turkey.
Yeah, that drove me insane when you do that.
My Lexapro, like, oh yeah, I feel great. I'll just stop.
Yeah, Monique was like, that's how you know it's working. And you were like, yeah. I'm like, that's what every person that's like bipolar is like, the medicine's working. And then they like go crazy.
I feel good. I'm not bipolar.
Well, I know you're not. I'm saying just like, if you feel good, it means it's working.
But like at some point you have to like get off of it. No, you don't have to. But like that's my thing. Like at what point do you get off? When you start to feel better. Or like when you can like sustain this feeling of like better.
I don't know.
That's my theory.
I think doctors would probably not agree with that, but
I think they probably would. At what? This is a question, and I want us to find the answer to it. At what point do you stop medicating? Just a general question.
I mean, we can ask chat.
No, I want us to like really like let's ask chat. But I was like, I want us to really like research it and think about it, because at some point, like you have to. You know what I mean?
At what point does a person? Is it okay for a person to stop taking their SSRI?
My chat says
6 to 12 months.
See, that's weird. Mine said there isn't a single point when everyone should stop taking Lexapro. The decision depends on why you're taking it, how long you've been stable, your history of anxiety, depression, and whether you're experiencing side effects. Oh, wait, it does say if Lexapro was prescribed
the biggest mistake is stopping suddenly. It was just like how, like I tell you, it's not a benzodiazepine.
But I only took it, I had a specific, it goes to the why you're taking it. I was only taking it for a specific reason. And like, obviously that reason was no longer like applicable in my life. So
yeah. But then like when you like think that you need it and you like pop it and think it's like going to start like working that day, you're like, well, I doubled up. Like it just like took 2. And I'm like, it's not a benzodiazepine. It's not going to do anything to you. It has to be in your system for.
That was so like when I finally came home from after, like when my parents brought me home after the whole like panic attack fiasco, and I immediately went to take a Lexapro and a propranolol thinking it was going to help. And I'm like, well, the anxiety inducing event was already over. One, so the propranolol was not going to help. And then Lexapro, I hadn't taken Lexapro in almost like a year at that point. Okay, yeah. What was the most unhinged thing you've asked Chat GPT in the past week?
No, there are a lot of unhingedness.
We gotta like, I think the people want to hear it because they probably have some.
What is the most unhinged thing I've asked you in the last week? I'm scared.
Oh, you can actually ask chat to, oh, that's smart.
I don't like this at all. I'm not doing this.
Mine wasn't in the past week, but it was this month. And when, you remember that one guy that I showed you on Instagram that I went on the date with and you're like, oh, he's cute. And I'm like, eh. And I was asking chat how to let him down easy because for me, I would have just been like, this is not working. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Like that's my response. But chat was like giving me direct but polite, softer, short and clear. And I think I went with the softer. I really enjoyed the drinks and conversation the other night, but I don't feel a connection moving forward. I appreciate you taking the time to meet. I actually definitely didn't say that last part. I think I just said, I don't feel a connection moving forward. Sometimes I need chat to like soften the blow for me.
Oh, 100%.
I'm a little too direct.
I know. And sometimes whenever I'm talking chat, I'll be like, just send it and don't think about it, Meghann. She's like, just send it. I'm like, okay, chat. All right.
That's so funny.
You know? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in here that's like.
Give me one. You got to give us one. The people want to know.
Okay. I had a pimple by my knot on my nose, and you're not supposed to pop those because if you pop the pimple, no, the pimple was inside my nose. Ugh, it was horrible. You're not supposed to pop a pimple on your nose bridge because it can like somehow it'll go to your brain and like you'll die.
Oh, like create an aneurysm or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of my most irrational fears.
Is death by pimple?
No. Can you imagine? No, it's a brain aneurysm.
Oh, yeah. But you can...
Because there's no sign.
Well, no. Kim Kardashian found out that she had one and she got it taken care of. You can
An embolism or an aneurysm? Those are two different things.
I thought it was aneurysm.
I'm terrified of an aneurysm.
Yeah. Because like, you can pay $20,000 and do a full body scan. It'll tell you if you're going to have cancer, everything.
I feel like that should be free. But that's my whole spiel about our healthcare system.
Well, let's not even go on that.
Let's not even go there because, like, what do you mean I have to pay $20,000 to figure out if there's a disease in my body?
Well, somebody's got to pay it.
That eventually, like, I'm going to have to pay more than $20,000 to get out of my body. I have a whole thing, and I don't like it.
TBD, TBE. Like, we'll talk about it another time. TB, to be
discussed. But that's not TBD.
I know. To be determined.
To be continued. TBC.
Yeah. TBC. We're really into the THC, TBC.
THC, TBT, TNT.
We're into the T's. Okay. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for hanging out with us and listening to our chaos.
Oh my God.
If you laughed, related, got triggered, or learned something, make sure to subscribe, follow us on socials linked below, and send this episode to your group chat. Special thanks to our producers, Michael Osborne and Jacob Wise at 14th Street Studios. Bye.
Peace out till next time.